Good evening, honored guests, and welcome to this most spectral of gatherings, a Halloween one-shot presented by Dice Party. If you have yet to show your devotion, do consider liking, sharing, and rating our little seance of stories, and follow us through the shadowy corridors of your favorite social realms. Now settle into your seats, steel your mortal hearts, and prepare yourselves, for the revelry is about to begin, and the spirits are eager to join the party.
Last time on Dice Party.
We have the owner of Ebonvale Manor, Miss Lady Millicent Ebonvale.
She's an aristocratic half-elf wizard who basically refused to die, so she performed a dark ritual to stop time for herself. She's bound to her family manor, and she's not able to leave it.
Your house has been acting a bit askew recently. Normally, the house reacts to you and your commands and bends to your will. Nothing really goes on in this house without your knowledge or say-so. But lately, things have been going kind of weird. You've been hearing creaks in the night where you shouldn't. Doors slamming. Dishes falling out of the cabinet. Fine china ruined. It's just something feels off. There's times you're in a room by yourself and you feel almost like a certain darkness, a cold come over the room. Miss Ebonvale has penned a letter to a well-known investigator. There's another who is on their way to the manor, Mr. Elias.
Elias Grimhollow is a tall, gaunt figure. His occupation is that he was a lamplighter. He had a spectral lamp that is always floating over his right shoulder, which communicates with him occasionally, and in different voices.
One day, while on his normal journeys, just kind of seeking for lost souls, the lantern has talked to you and guided you towards places to find these souls that need to be escorted, to be guided through and everything. There has been multiple times over the past day or so that they have been heavily telling you to go to Ebonvale Manor. Lady Ebonvale, you, in your manor, you hear a knock at the door. You weren't expecting a knock at the door.
Edgar, that can't be the detective already. Who's at the door?
I'm here to help with your problem.
Well, do come in. Maybe you can be of some use to the detective when he gets here.
About that time, a large crack of lightning crashes outside, flashing throughout the halls and everything, making a loud echo right after the gong. And at that time, Mr. Beaker, you see before you, with another crack of lightning illuminating his silhouette, a 6'9" Kenku in a trench coat stands on your doorstep.
And whom might you be?
Name's Beaker. I received a letter from a Miss Ebonvale.
Things are not right. Something is sinister here.
All at once, the candles snuff out.
Eventually, though, we should go look at the crypts, considering that's where the magic started from many years ago.
You're approaching the front door. Elias, you are unable to open the front door.
Oh, my boy, don't worry. It only responds to my command. Edgar, please open the door.
Edgar it floats up dutifully and then goes to the door and he gestures. The door does not open. In the distance, you hear flame immediately ignite. Lady Ebonvale, as you round the corner and you see the flames are lit in the fireplace, roaring quite powerfully, quite vigorously. Through the flames and everything that are sitting there, blazing in front of you, you see they begin to shift and shape, and waver, and then eventually they swirl and they begin to form person. And as you look focused, you realize you recognize this person. This is your 7th husband.
Oh, good God. Well, gentlemen, I believe we know what's going on here now, which I suppose is partially good news. I don't know why he's so angry. I mean, we were unhappy, but all married couples are unhappy. Shall we go to the crypt now?
That'd probably be a good idea. That's where I was intending to go.
You walk your way back, and you can see off in the distance, over the crest of the hill, there is, sitting atop a mortuary, a graveyard, but with a mortuary in the middle, and basically a family crypt up there. So you guys were going to the family graveyard, a good addition that any house should have. Really, just all your dead relatives in one place, you know? Who doesn't want to keep bones around for generations? Yeah, so you guys are investigating the spooky, scary stuff happening with the house, finding out that there was a spurned lover being in quotations.
I don't even know why he's mad. Like, I didn't even do anything to him.
We've known Lady Ebonvale for one whole session thus far, and I can probably tell you why Rupert is enraged at you.
Wow.
But, these two have met her too.
She just likes things proper.
She likes things perfect and nothing short.
Beaker may or may not understand.
Right? Rupert is like, yeah, you tried being married to her for 3 decades.
It is my.
He was number 7. We were
It is
not
my
married that
professional
long.
deduction that this lady is a pain in the ass.
I don't know why I'm opening my Bible. That is the wrong app.
You felt a strong need.
God's like, hold up a second.
And God's like, I think you need this.
You do
I mean,
not
I
need
know
to open
you
up
need
D&D
this, but I'm going to make it
Beyond.
happen for a change. Yes, you guys are investigating the whole thing, and then you find your way up the hill to the family crypt, because who doesn't want to have their family close by for all of eternity? And then as you guys were heading up there on this dark and stormy night, with all the rain coming down and gloominess, you guys are beginning your way up the hill.
One of the things that will be noticeable is all of those designed like almost fluorescent blue markings all over his feathers will be pulsing and illuminating sharply with all of the lightning strikes in the area. And in going outside, the storm does tend to increase in its ferocity slightly, with the fact that, like, when they step outside, when I step out behind you guys, the storm's intensity increases slightly.
Okay.
And that plays into his class. But yeah, like, also as we come out, I'll pull the trench coat up more and, like, turn up the collar to kind of give myself more cover. And then I'll reach up and adjust my air above my head, but it's me adjusting the fedora that I have believed is on my head this whole time, the invisible fedora. The rain sure is coming down much harder now. This happens every time I go outside. It's quite interesting. It's like the storm follows me around, like a constant, perpetual reminder of the torrent storm that rages inside.
Well, that got very sad very quickly.
Of Lady Millicent.
Ooh.
And then I'll walk past her.
Oh, that's picked up a wee bit, yeah. It's not quite like my home.
Well, I believe, let's see, where are we? Oh, the family crypt is there, and then over here, yes, that is the husband crypt.
Is it by itself? Is it just that the husband crypt is like off to the side?
Yeah, no, there's a separate crypt for husbands.
Oh, okay.
She had so many, she had to, like,
So I wasn't wrong when I said it's the crypt that faces and has to look at the other crypt.
So you keep your husbands separate from your family?
Well, it was getting quite crowded in there,
With family or husbands?
Mostly husbands. I mean, there's quite a bit of family in there as well, but...
Just, how many husbands have you had?
Well, let's see. There was Rupert. He was number 7, I believe.
As she's naming off husbands going down the list, Edgar looks at you guys, and every time she names off a name, he does a different gesture. One, rope, neck. One, gunshot, bam. And just all these different gestures. Like, he's not doing it at you. She's naming off, and he's just kind of gesturing to himself. He's like, yes.
His way of remembering the different.
And there was Edward. He was number 22. Let's see. Oh, and Arnold. What are we up to? I don't even know. I think 27, or so.
And then he just lays down to sleep.
And then I'm gonna recite back all of those names in her voice while mimicking the sounds of the things that Edgar was doing.
Oh my gosh.
Like, there was Edgar. And there was and then Rupert, and then
Did I get them all?
I believe that was sufficient, yes.
Apparently, it was sufficient. Yes.
If you're done being impertinent, we have work to do. Rupert should be right over here. And
She doesn't know the bounds of my impertinence. No.
when he starts imitating your voice, Edgar does have a bit of a smirk and is stifling a laugh, like.
Come, Edgar. We have business to do.
And then I'm gonna start
Stop
wandering off.
mimicking me.
When you say that, as he imitates you, like, Edgar just snaps to attention and starts walking along as if, like, just Pavlovian response, like, oh.
Kenkus can mimic to the T
Yeah.
exactly someone's voice and
As long as he spent time around you, and he spent plenty of time around you thus far, so.
I still sound better.
He does a pretty good impression of you.
Well, in game it's actually her voice. So yes.
Yeah.
My dear, I do not hear the resemblance. There is only one Millicent Ebonvale.
Only one.
Thank God for that.
Indeed.
Oh.
I agree.
If you two are done fiddling about, we have work to do.
Elias is genuinely, like, cracking up a little bit.
I do want to, like, show them where the crypt is. Like, well,
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the crypt, but where he is specifically supposed to be buried, you know, like in his little slot or whatever. I don't
His slot. Oh my gosh, like it's a mailbox and like
She has a lot of
Why is this
husbands.
shocking?
She has a lot of husbands.
Has to be organized,
and
okay?
One, two,
Maybe
three, four, five, six, all the way down to like 30 or whatever, and it's like
Was it-
7 Rupert.
was it like the first one was like very ornate, like your first love, and then just gradually it's just whatever.
No, my
just-
boy. I don't love anyone but myself. To be honest, I've never actually been inside a crypt because I would probably just stroke out if I ever did. But
Just imagine Skyrim.
that's
and go
yeah,
from
that's
there.
what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Like, you know
Yeah.
when you're in the crypts in Skyrim, and shut up, dude, don't
They're
laugh
on,
at
like,
me. Yeah, and they're like on
shelves.
shelves. That's kind of what
All the
they
Draugr
have
just
their
get up
own
like,
little
all right,
slot.
time to fight.
Just imagine French catacombs. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's valid. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yes, you know, I would say that Millicent is as improper to deal with the dead as just shove them into the wall and let the bones collect.
like she does that.
Yeah,
You're
well, yeah.
hilarious.
What do you want me to do with this body? I don't know, shove him in the wall or something. I don't care.
Is it?
I believe slot 31 is open.
Good Christ. So yeah, what happens is, you go to the husband crypt. Is that you guys are intending to go find Rupert's body? I guess.
Trying to figure out, like, is he still there? Is there anything that we can
that
deduce from?
seems like a reasonable.
So what happens is you walk in, you see there is a, obviously several different places for bodies. You see like bodies on like in shelves on the wall with a sheet over them, wrapped up whatever maybe for in their just not mummified, but more just like have coverings and everything over their suits and everything like that they were buried in. And then, actually, you know what, Millicent, roll me a I'm gonna have you roll me an intelligence save.
Save.
Yeah.
as we're walking in, Beaker's going to pull out his axe and start like looking through it and like putting it up really close to different things around the room.
His axe.
Yeah, his axe, which is actually like
Cracked.
it's a broken, like a giant broken magnifying glass that it's made out of like a chromatic glass
Okay.
that's strong enough to use as a weapon. So he like uses it to investigate. Mm-hmm. So he's looking around at different things, like, yes, quite. Very interesting. Well, then you say so. It's quite interesting. Look at all these husbands. So many.
I've been alive a very long time. It gets lonely. I rolled a 25.
On intelligence save? My goodness, what's your intelligence save?
+6, but I got a 19.
Did you like pump into intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
wow.
I have a -1 in strength. I've
Which
never
makes
had
sense
a
for the
-1.
character.
Right? I'm like,
Yeah.
she's a feeble old lady that's never had to work a day in her life.
So with a 25, actually, yeah, you go right over to where the proper slot would be.
His
You see,
tomb, I guess, is the better word.
I mean, well, yeah,
His mailbox slot.
So his mail slot.
It's his shelf number in A7, row 4B.
Yeah. So, what happens is you go up to that slot. There is a body there covered, with all the coverings, like whether there be a sheet over it or something like that. But there is a covered body in that slot. Do you go ahead and pull off the sheet?
You're hilarious.
I expected
Yeah.
that reaction because, like, why would Millicent I think I'm touching that? Like, you think I'm touching a dead body, sir? No, thank you.
She'll turn around. Mr. Detective.
My magnifying glass is immediately, like, inches away from him.
Well, very well. You're already on your way.
Covers, like, half of his chest.
Oh my gosh. Is that indeed Rupert?
No, it's a death covering.
What?
Does he wear these normally?
He has
Was this the fashion
for
at the
past
time that he was alive?
230.
Well, let's take off these fancy pajamas, shall we? And I'll
She's
grab
gonna
it and
grab
rip it
her-
off.
She's holding her handkerchief over her nose. Edgar, please make sure my smelling salts are quite available.
He just goes a bit of a sigh and starts trudging off back to the house. Like, doesn't have him on him. He didn't take him with him.
He should know better. We're going to a tomb.
He didn't think of smelling salts.
With that 25, am I able to tell, are those the same clothing? Like, is that what we buried him in?
No, the 25 was just like, remember exactly where he is, and you remembered it on the nail.
Oh, well, I mean, they're labeled. They have nice little shelf
Do you
labels.
not
Do they?
recognize your
They
own
do- yeah.
husband?
He looks a little different than I remember.
Full, like, skeleton. It's
Yeah.
just like...
Oh, so necromancy wasn't the way about it, eh?
What? Can't you just speak normally?
When I speak normally, you don't seem to understand a single word that I say.
I understood that just fine, thank you.
So necromancy.
What about it?
He wasn't always a bone man.
Well, no. By God, who would marry a corpse? Pardon, do you have something caught in your throat?
Didn't some of them technically marry a corpse because of your situation?
And I'll gesture to her with, like, my beak kind of open, like, eh? Eh?
Pardon me, gentlemen, I am not a corpse. I am very much alive. Well,
And I'm going to
okay.
put my hand on her throat
Yes.
for a pulse.
No
touch
social boundaries.
No, it's just, and it's like lightning fast too. Haha, lightning. I'm just gonna be like, and like straight up, right on the jugular.
My boy, don't touch me. Keep proper distance, please. No, okay, so I'm not exactly alive, but I'm not dead either.
His hand stays. It's within distance, and it's proper because of the balance of my arm in the area between its thus. It's medical, you wouldn't understand.
Right.
No pulse.
That part I get, but I'm not actually dead.
Obviously.
Exactly. So, no, he did not marry a corpse because I'm not a corpse. I'm still flesh and beautiful and witty.
Let's ask Rupert some questions. And I'm just gonna be like, Rupert, get up.
Oh, must we? Can't
Rupert, get up.
hear with his insufferable. Ugh.
And
I mean, he did a lot of talking in there. I think it's about time he shut the hell up and let us ask some questions.
Maybe this version of him will be a little bit more cooperative.
I doubt it. You did not know him very well.
So you
Speak with dead.
casting speak with it. Okay, now make sure I remember. Is this the one that allows you like 3 questions, or yeah, it's 3 questions, right? Or 5 questions.
It was 5 questions in the movie.
It wasn't the. That's what I'm saying.
I'm actually.
Until the spell ends, you can ask a corpse up to 5 questions.
Ah.
So there you go. So you have 10 minutes to ask 5 questions.
You cast speak with that. It goes. It sits up and looks at you, and just stares.
So, what? I guess I should have had a question. in
Yeah,
mind first.
yeah. That does tend to help, my boy.
Rupert,
If that is your name.
you mind filling us in why you have such a problem with the loss here?
I have no problem.
Huh.
Is that why you're lingering in my home and tormenting me?
I am not.
You are Rupert, aren't you?
I am not.
You're not Rupert?
No.
I am not.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
That's 4. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I mean,
The movie was so accurate.
I mean, technically, she got a 2 for 1 on that 3rd question. Because she put an "and" in there. Man, we dodged that bullet. Whew, good thing that corpse can't count.
There may be a bit of a flaw in my plan that this version of Rupert may not understand the other version.
There's only one version of Rupert. He was just Rupert. He was a tiresome bore.
I mean, the man just said that he wasn't Rupert.
Can you...
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he did.
I did.
And he falls.
I honestly didn't catch that part. So
Yeah.
I apologize.
That's why I was freaking out.
So the wrong corpse.
But this is... I don't understand. This is clearly his spot. It's... Look, it has a nice label and everything. Rupert?
You may need to have some gestures with Edward.
Gestures?
Miming.
Why can I not just speak to him, my boy? This would be much simpler.
You may actually get better answers if you moved in his language.
I'd like to do a perception
I
check
got
on the
it. Hold
corpse to see if there's any indication of who he is.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a bit more investigation.
My boy, I don't conform to the way others would like me to communicate or do anything, really. They conform to me and my specifications. That's just how it works.
Of course, ma'am. Yes. Of course. And I will turn... like, I will pull up my magnifying glass right in front of between us. And then I'll turn and leaning down, like, directly next to the corpse. And I will also go into investigation. Well, let's see who you really are.
Elias, what was your investigation number?
Sex.
We need to get him new dice.
Why are you laughing? Sex. There was sex.
I told you
Why
to
are you laughing at
investigate,
this?
not that.
I don't know what you're misunderstanding.
What was the
it was
result
sex.
of your investigation?
Sex. 4, 5, sex. Come on. What are you not
I
understanding?
don't care how many times he did it.
Why are you laughing?
Unseen servant, that's how, like, I can just summon him, right? She wants to talk to Edgar.
Call forth Edgar, and right about that time, he's actually on his way back. Like he is back at the crypt with the smelling salts, just like floating in front of him.
Edgar, we have a problem.
Yes.
Apparently, the dead body who was here and clearly labeled as Rupert is not Rupert.
It was.
So, did you flub this somehow and put the wrong husband here? Oh, God, I
Quite.
can't even imagine how. If we're wrong by number 7, imagine when we get to number 32.
Might be true.
he is got the most blank, like, I have lost the will to live even though I'm dead stare towards your, as you say, what did you flub up? And he, like, gestures towards, he goes to a counter, like a shelf or whatever, and phases his hand through and goes,
Right. You have to hire someone for this job. Okay.
Indeed.
So, how do we find out? Is he the only husband that's in the wrong slot? Or
Fascinating.
is there
he
others?
blinks at you and then shrugs.
Well, how the hell do we find out?
I love how she talks to the person who can't talk and wants actual answers from the guy.
She's gonna just, like, turn over to Elias. Mr. Elias, sir.
Yes.
Could you summon his creepy corpse back awake and ask him what his name is?
The spell also fails if the corpse was the target of this spell within the last 10 days.
10 days. Sorry.
Well,
I'm afraid we kind of used up all the questions.
Well, not we.
I was being generous.
I was trying to say, it wasn't a we situation, sir.
well, that's quite unfortunate.
Quite right.
Is there another way to find out what his name is?
Will,
Ah!
Elias and Millicent both just turn and
slowly
stare.
turn and look.
we're waiting for like the reveal of a grand answer.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20 on my investigation.
What you look over and the suit that he was buried in, the lapel is open and stitched into the side is a name, and it just says Gordon.
Gordon? Oh, well. Gordon is husband number 16, which means he's supposed to be over there. Come with me, I'll show
I'm
you
gonna
where
lean
he's...
back. Appears his name is Gordon. I have a hunch that he was your 16th husband. He is in the wrong place, which means, and I'll look around the room for number 16. Ah! And I'll go that way immediately.
Give me an intelligence save. I want to see if you actually got the number 16 slot. What was that roll for intelligence save?
19 minus 1.
Well, I mean, yeah, you go to where 16 should be. Like, it's good enough, you know.
Millicent is just going to kind of be like, Gordon. Edgar, how did Gordon die again? Did we have a good marriage? Did he like me? Did I like him?
Edgar,
I'm going with no.
Edgar looks up and, like, you know, to the right to think. He's thinking, and he goes like, and gestures like drinking.
Oh, that's right. He was the drunk one.
As she says that, I'm gonna... Ah, yes, this is the right spot.
Does it smell like death and alcohol? And poor choices. Many poor life choices.
It does smell very much like you in here, but you happen to be in the area.
Edgar, kill him.
And then he just
So you confess!
Edgar looks
And
at
he
you.
is your accomplice!
Edgar looks at you and gives the how gesture, like, how TF do you want me to do this?
Don't get your feathers flustered.
I won't get my feathers flustered.
He can't actually hurt you. He couldn't hurt a fly. Literally.
Obviously, he's incorporeal.
You look over, there are several flies flying through Edgar's face and just
Poor
like...
Edgar. Poor man.
I couldn't
She's-
imagine why he stays in your employ. However,
I made sure
This
he
man.
could not leave. Oh, he stayed for the money.
like the rest of them. And then I'll look. Quite the collection you have here. Which one is this?
Well, this was supposed to be Gordon. Is there actually a corpse there? Like, can you see? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it was supposed to be Gordon,
And
but
as you're
obviously.
saying that, I'm gonna rip the thing off, and
then you can
and then you can continue.
Mr. Elias, will your fancy little speaking to the creepy corpses work on whomever this is? Apparently we have a lot of straightening out to do, but you know what? 1 down, 26 to go. It will be done just like that.
She says straightening, but they look pretty stiff already. And then I'll
Ew.
lift his waistcoat to see if there's a name.
Cutting to the chase, I love it. He's like, how about instead of that, we check the lapel?
Elias is gonna glance over. Do you happen to see a name there?
You see the name of Corey.
Do you still want to ask him some questions?
I guess we better try and figure out how he ended up there and Golden ended up there and where the hell Rupert is.
Obviously, it's the dance of death.
No,
And
my
they
boy.
needed to find a slot because they didn't have any chairs.
No, they don't sit in here and play musical death slots. They just lie there. They're dead, my boy.
Obviously, they do. Are you ever in here?
No, God, why would I come
Then
in
what would you
here?
know that they do, ma'am?
They're in my past for a reason.
Corey, up and at him.
You didn't know him in life and you don't know him in death. Oh,
You casting Speak with Dead again?
Sure.
What level spell is that?
It's considered 3rd level.
Considered a 3rd level?
Yeah. Like I said, it's an Eldritch invocation for me. So that's why I can just do it.
I forgot. Oh, okay. I didn't.
That's
I
why,
didn't
like, I
You're
have it.
literally. I could do this all day.
It's Eldritch invocation, and I can do it at will.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love that. So what happens is when he casts Speak with Dead on the corpse that has the name Corey labeled to it, you watch as the eye sockets where eyes would be begin to glow. He sits up and just looks at you.
Hello, Corey. It's been a while. We're trying
how
to...
long exactly?
Oh, for the love of God.
It's been. He says it's been 107 days, or is it 107 years?
Corey, don't answer the strange bird man. Only answer to me, as you did in life.
Is she always like this?
No, for the love of God.
Yes.
You might just want to hurry up and ask your questions.
So, Corey,
If that's your real name.
don't stop it. Stop.
Technically, it was a statement.
I went over to number 4 and I'm going to be like, so which husband is this? Out loud.
I do not know.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
I believe that's Edward.
Edward? I thought he was the footman.
No, that's Edgar.
Are you sure?
I do not know.
And then he falls over.
Oh, for the love of God. Well, that was completely unproductive, but, you know.
Go ahead again.
I can't. He's hyperventilating over there.
I love this spell so much. I should never have watched the movie. It gave me too many ideas when it comes to answering.
No, it gave you one idea in particular.
No,
but it's really funny.
No, it gave me the idea of like listen for questions that need to be answered.
Yeah.
Never let an unanswered question go by.
Millicent's going to turn to Elias. Well, that was completely unproductive. I guess they can't really answer the questions we need answered.
I felt like they answered a lot of the questions that I was asking in specific.
Just while glaring at you.
And then I'll pull off the other sheet. And who are you, good fellow? And I will start moving his waistcoat.
You said you're at number 4.
Yes. Are you actually Edward?
You see a waistcoat, and this waistcoat actually looks fairly clean. Like, not decrepit, not really. It looks like it's been here for a while. But this is 4. It looks cleaner than the last 2.
Did this one have a cleaning thing? Did he?
I beg your pardon?
Was he obsessed with cleaning?
No, we have servants that do that.
Oh, do they go through each one of these numbers independently? Because this is a very well-kept one. You should give that servant a raise.
I beg your pardon, and she's gonna wander over and just try to see what the heck he's talking about.
Elias will follow.
I mean, this waistcoat looks better than Elias's.
Well, that wouldn't make sense, because Elias, well...
He kind of puffs it out, and there's a little bit of soot that like emanates into the air.
Millicent's gonna turn to Beaker and just say, What name does it say in the little pocket there?
You do not see one.
Should there be one?
Yes, the tailors made sure to inscribe everyone's name.
I made sure all of my husbands were labeled properly.
Helps when you have 80 million of them.
It's fair to say.
Are you sure you didn't marry this one?
If he has no name, how would I know? He looks rather different than he would have in life.
I'm gonna touch the corpse and just wake up.
I mean, I have no
Nothing?
idea.
Nothing.
What?
That doesn't usually happen. Get up, I say, you lazy bones.
Nothing.
My hand goes
This definitely is not Edward. This must be Finnegan. He never listened to a word anyone said.
My hand goes immediately to his throat, checking for a pulse.
Well, it's bones!
Like,
I said what I said.
he knows. And I locked eyes with him and I was like, you know what you're doing.
Are you finding a pulse there?
I reach
I
up and I
rather
touch her
doubt
neck.
it.
You feel one. Okay.
Nope. Nothing.
He just
They're
nods
one and the
his head.
same.
They're one and the same.
Devoid of life.
Ah,
I am not devoid of life. I am still sort of alive.
Well, that's your future.
I feel like
I
adding a
beg your
qualifier
pardon.
like that kind of indicates you're not fully alive.
Well, I'm not dead.
I'm gonna shake him. Give me your name, sir.
Head falls off.
I want to pick up the skull and look at it.
All right, Shakespeare.
Yeah,
there's
she's
anything
gonna
there.
see if there's anything that
Shakespeare.
she recognizes from any of her husbands, Finnegan or otherwise. And I'm gonna just write down that
Oh,
name
wow.
so I don't forget.
I got a 20.
Dirty? Natural?
Natural.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
I got an 8. Mine was not quite so successful, so I'm like,
You were like, that's definitely one of your husbands. Like, it has to be. Like, you're very convinced. Elias, as you pick up the skull, with that natural 20, it takes you mere seconds to realize that what you're holding is not, in fact, authentic human bone. You are holding what appears to be very well carved and very well painted and aged wood. A decoration, if you will.
This, we seem to have been a little bit tricked here.
I told you it was Finnegan. He never did listen.
I don't think this is anybody, actually. And then I'm gonna hold the skull out to you and just kind of point to the painted marks. Somebody was having a prank at your expense.
Interesting. Well, I don't know how to sort all this out and figure out what husband goes where and which ones are missing, but...
I mean, this isn't a husband, is my point, though.
Yes, but is that where... Okay, here's my theory, but... I'm never wrong, so... Shut up. Perhaps Rupert jumbled all the corpses up and just to get us in a tizzy, and his corpse obviously isn't here because he's in my house for some godforsaken reason, and that's what he put in his stead.
So I have a working theory.
Well, let's hear it.
I like that you say that and, like, we're just looking, like,
And we're like, yes.
yeah?
As he sits there and continues to shake the bones.
I don't think that you're going to wake up the wooden bones.
Could I do an arcana?
No, I just like the sound they make.
Well, get a tambourine.
Would the painting marks, like, could I do a, like, arcana or history check to see if I can think if the painting has any significance?
If you want to roll something, you can.
So my theory is... this one was switched. And all of your husbands have been jumbled up to throw us off the trail.
I would
And
say
that's just why
is,
Rupert is terrorizing your home currently. And his body may not even be in here.
I would say that is quite a solid theory, considering it was mine, Mr. Detective.
Ah, you must be a good detective yourself to come up with the same theories. Maybe you should bring it to our attention next time.
She's just gonna turn and look at Elias like, really?
It's gonna be a 7 for an Arcana check.
Arcana check on the wood itself. You're pretty convinced that...
Why? I said the paint.
Sorry, the paint. Sorry. With the 7 on the paint, you're like, this is probably some kind of illusion magic to make us think it's a skull.
Question for the DM. Considering she has more husbands than most women have underwear, is there like a shortcut way for us to figure out what husbands wear or at least the important parts without having to go to every single slot? Or
that's up to you guys and how you want to, like, if you just want to run with your working theory and, like, if you want to investigate further,
let me investigate, just take a look around, see if I notice anything else out of the ordinary, if that's okay.
Sure.
Which I probably won't. 13.
Is it doing an investigation, you said? Mm-hmm. For investigating what specifically?
Just the crypt. Is there anything else that looks completely out of
I mean, everything you see appears, as is with the crypt, very dusty and grimy and everything. All the bodies seem to have be there now. Obviously you have this one that is clearly fake, but giving a once over everything, you see a bunch of bones and everything, and without taking the sheet off of every single one, you can kind of just like say, okay, I see something in each slot. What that tells you is that, like, there is somebody in place in each one of these. However, if any of the other ones are fake, if you want to investigate any specific ones, or if you want to go through and pulling sheets off and checking every single one to see if they're fake, you can do that.
That would take a whole episode for Millicent to go through all of her husbands.
Probably.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going through, and I am dragging the sheets off of each one of them and pulling them down out of their slots as I go and piling them up. And as I'm piling them up, I'm ripping their waistcoats off.
So, like, you're dumping the bones on the floor or just the sheets?
I'm throwing the sheets off.
Okay.
And with each one that I'm pulling off of there, they're just falling onto the ground as I rip off the waistcoats. Looking for the one that says Rupert.
Their disassembled bones are falling to the ground as he pulls up the waistcoats to look at.
Somehow I feel like this is not quite right to do this to the dead.
I mean, what you did wasn't quite right when they were living.
All I did was
This is
marry
much
them
faster.
and provide for
Much
them.
faster.
Oh, for the love of God.
And as I pull them down, and I am taking ripping the waistcoat off to check. Tell me your name, sir.
This is quite improper.
Yes, it is quite improper that you're not giving me your name, sir. And I'm going to look at each waistcoat as I'm ripping them off. Improper indeed.
You see just names going, like, there's Alan, there's
Finnegan.
Herbert, there's
Don't forget Finnegan.
There's Finnegan.
Finnegan.
And each
Finnegan,
one that's
no,
not Rupert gets thrown into a pile.
Oh my gosh. Does he find Rupert?
Yeah, with if you're just doing this to every single one,
Yep.
you don't ever find one that says Rupert.
My theory is correct. Rupert is not in this room.
Quite right. Mr. Elias,
Yes.
are you able to use your fancy magic thing to summon Rupert and figure out what his problem is?
The spell doesn't exactly work that way, my lass. I can't really summon the spirit back.
Edgar, where's my book? Is there anything in my book about this?
What happens is you say, where's the book or whatever, and the ethereal version of the book essentially comes
Right.
over and he floats it over towards you in front of you, and it just, is presented to you.
So, since it's ethereal, it's not like actually physical anymore? Or is it just ethereal when he's holding it? Because it was a physical book.
Well, I mean, here's the problem. He can't manipulate physical items. So if it is a physical item, he has to pretty much go get it. He won't be. I mean, or you can have it just on him at all times, where it's floating out there next to him at all times, or it could
Kinda
be
like
just
my lantern.
Yeah, kind of. Or just have an ethereal version that is with the information inscribed on it and everything like that, whichever you prefer. But that way, he can just have it on him at all times. So.
Okay, so we'll just say the real one's in the library, like locked away, and this one's just kind of a copy. Is that fine?
What we'll have is that as long as the original exists, and as long as it is not under control of anybody else. He's able to summon an ethereal version of it, essentially, and therefore you can just read the information from wherever you are.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she's gonna kind of like flip through it. I'm assuming she just waves her hand.
Yeah,
and
he just kind of like follows along with what you're
yeah.
doing.
Do I see anything in it?
What are you looking for?
A spell that would make it to where I can actually summon Rupert to me and make him like answer my questions more or less.
Give me an investigation on that then.
21.
Yeah, with a 21, you flip through and you're like, oh, maybe there's, and you look through this certain section, oh, not there. Then you flip through another one, look through another section, and you're like, I don't think there's anything here. And you flip through pretty much the entirety of the book. There's nothing for summoning a long dead spirit to you. There, you do find things like speak with dead and things like that in there, but nothing of that nature.
Well, apparently this book is useless to me at the moment. Any other ideas?
Perhaps we should look at the other crypt?
That's where all the important people are, not my husband's.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that might be a reason if he's fooling around with these and he resents you, maybe there's a reason to do a little tomfoolery over in the other crypt as
Very well. My boy, just please be careful with the marble. Don't get any soot on it. These are my ancestors,
Oh.
Must show them the utmost respect.
I'll try my best.
Perfect. Right this way. And she's going to gesture right across to the other crypt. That looks much nicer. It's much more ornate. There's angels on
It's still a crypt and terrifying.
So 100%, yeah.
It feels a little bit like home to me.
He's like, here's my cozy.
It's a lot nicer than the place I wound up in.
What happens is, as you guys go head that way, and yes, it is still storming. It's still raining. Mr. Birdman is glowing with every lightning strike. It looks sick. Yeah, as you guys head towards the other crypt, there is, as Lady Millicent has said, way more ornate and much larger, with gargoyles and angels carved into stone and different lavish decorations and trimmings and all this kind of stuff. A bunch of different things, whereas each casket has been placed into corpse has been placed into the wall with a placard on marble with their name and date, like from birth to death and everything like that. It goes back way farther.
And their rank, right, in society, because that's totally important.
Yes. It's like owner of a fabric manufacturing. Like, oh,
No,
wow.
we're not peasants. This one's a duke, that one's a duchess, that kind of thing.
Oh my goodness.
This is
You
a
weren't
slight-
royalty or anything like that.
She's a lady, so she would be,
I guess, yeah, you were a lady.
like, yeah, that's still part of, like, that circle, really.
Yeah.
This is a mite bit fancier than your husband's. I could see why they might feel a little jealous.
They're dead. Why do they care?
Well, apparently Rupert was rubbed the wrong way.
I need everybody to roll me a D100.
I got a 50 on the nose.
I got a 7.
I got a 94.
94.
Of course you did.
Let's start with see who does what first. Okay, so Miss Millicent Ebonvale. What happens is, as you walk in here, strange sensation just hits you all at once. You're like, well, that was weird. Kind of like lose your footing for a second. Your ears begin to just smoke.
What?
So there's that.
Mine?
Yes,
Like, legit?
you had, what was it on your
94.
94. As you guys,
Said it.
and as you guys are in here, what happens? All the candles and everything that are lit just snuffs out, and no light whatsoever. It's completely dark in here. And then that is immediately cast aside by the fact that centered upon Elias is a fireball spell. You guys are all within the general proximity of each other, so it's gonna hit all of you. I'm gonna need everybody to make a dex save.
You bastard. You cheeky bastard. Got a 7.
Okay. What's your Elias? What's your spell save DC?
Oh,
Spell save?
I don't like that.
Where is it? 17.
17. Okay, gotcha. Millicent, what'd you roll?
I don't want to answer that question.
Natural 1?
No.
Well, I'm going to assume it's natural 1 until you give me an answer.
It's a natural 2. It's
Okay,
3
cool.
total.
Cool. 3 total.
Yeah, I'm dead.
And then Beaker?
18.
Of course you did.
I have advantage because I'm a barbarian. I have danger sense.
Oh, no.
The room did not ask what size
Don't
you were.
worry about that sound.
Yeah, okay.
You jerk.
Okay. So that's 6, 12, 18.
You can stop counting anytime.
Well, can't. So there's 33.
33?
Yeah. That's what I said.
Lovely.
If you succeed, you take half that. Anyway, so yes, all at the same time, those 3 things happen. You see that Millicent's ears begin smoking, just for whatever reason. And then the lights all shut off, and then the lights are illuminated once again by a fireball. So really, the candles that are in there get relit.
So, with candles lit, what is the level of lighting here?
It is very dim and dusk, but you can still see.
I am going to cast mage armor on myself.
To get some kind of protection.
Yeah, it makes my armor class 13 plus its dexterity modifier. And it lasts for 8 hours. So my armor class is 13 now instead of 11, and plus 1, so 14 armor class now. So she's just kind of looking around, trying to figure out what's going on, as I'm sure everybody else is.
Actually, no. I'm reaching into the inside of my trench coat, and I'm pulling out a vial that's kind of like an ember orange color. And I'm going to pop the cork, and I'm going to down the whole thing. I now have fire resistance.
Yeah. Not happening again on my watch.
Now that I know that can happen, I must be prepared. Take notes, old Beaker.
Hindsight's 2020.
Edgar, could you please fetch me a healing potion? I do believe I've been rather bested.
He looks around and sees like all the smoke coming off of you, out of your ears, and he's like, he gives a nod and a very confused look as he nods, and then heads back towards the house yet again.
And do hurry!
Well, this Rupert fella's starting to get a bit on my nerves.
Oh, he's been on my nerves for a century.
I'm going to reach out and touch her neck again.
You don't have any nerves.
May I help you, Mr. Beaker?
Just making sure he's not actually there. If it's been a century.
No, dear.
Quite all right. You're quite all right.
It was just a turn of phrase.
Well, maybe you should turn it back around into something that makes sense. Anyway.
I'm not even mad at that one. That was actually pretty good.
And then I'll begin investigation. 16 to start investigating the room.
Sure. Anybody else want to do anything specific while he's investigating?
I said I was going to look around.
I'd like to.
Do you want to like do an investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, well, would you like to roll your own investigation, or would you like to just give him advantage?
No, I'll roll my own.
I was hoping you get an advantage. I wanted to see you flub yours to give him like the lower, because he's got a lower roll than you.
21.
No, it's Millicent. She's not going to share.
No, of course not. 16 and 21 is Elias investigating?
I mean, I can.
I'm just asking. Or if you want to do something else.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, if there's something else I want to do. I am going to just roll for investigation at
Sure.
this point.
Cool. So as you guys are rolling let me ask you. You're rolling. You're investigating the crypt as a whole. What are you specifically investigating? Like, what are you looking for?
She's trying to see if Rupert's here or where the source is coming from for the fireball that just happened.
Gotcha. Was it 21 you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, while they're looking, I'm going to replenish one of my spell slot that I used earlier. Magical cunning, yeah. You can perform an esoteric rite for 1 minute, regaining 1 expended pack magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that just to give myself,
Get your 1 spell slot
my
back.
plentiful spell slots.
Yeah, get your 1 spell slot back.
I'm gonna take that time while they're looking around, since clearly we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. I'm gonna summon my owl again. Well, I guess I should ask this first. Is the crypt like a big area, or is it like 1 room?
It is.
Are there hallways?
So there's the graveyard, which has probably some of the other lesser family members buried there, but the crypt is for like the creme de la creme and all that kind of stuff. So like a mausoleum essentially. So that's a very big building.
And we have dates on the bodies, like dates on the plaque of when they were alive.
Yes.
Lady Ebonvale,
Yes, my boy.
when Rupert was your husband, can you remember what era it was?
I believe, if I remember right, he was born around 1634.
1634.
It's been a moment, yes, since he was on this earth.
All right. I'm going to look at through the bodies to someone who was alive. When did he die?
1695.
1695. I'm going to look around for a family member who fits the time frame of being alive after, like, might have known him during his life to past the point of his death. Someone who lived in that era, who might be around during the time that Rupert was married to Millicent.
Okay.
And also lived after his death, if there's anybody like that.
So, Beaker, while they're investigating that and everything, you rolled your investigation of 16 is what it was?
Yes.
Yes. What was it you were investigating specifically as well?
All the names on the plaques and seeing if there's any type of disturbance along with their specific location.
Okay. If you could
Not
tell
caused
me,
by the fireball.
yeah, you're looking through with your 16. You can see that there are some scorch marks. Obviously, those are fairly recent.
Really?
Like,
No, with your 16,
have these always been there?
everything on here seems to be as well kept as it can be for a really old crypt. Even though it's marble and looks as good as it's gonna be, it's still kind of run down. It's old, so nothing of note on the graves or anything, on the plaques or anything of themselves. Recap what you were asking. I forgot. I lost track because I went back to him to make sure we had his results.
I'm trying to figure out where the source of the fireball's coming and if I
Yes.
see any evidence of Rupert here. And I rolled a 21.
Gotcha. Yes, with your 21, as you are looking through, you are seeing that, looking at the scorch marks of everything and looking at how it arches out and branches out and where it came from, and then just knowing where you felt it from, you realize that it was right next to you, and it seemed to come from right around where Elias was standing. You have an idea you're starting to piece together. Give me an Arcana check for yourself.
15.
Okay? That sounded like you were going to say more.
I'm bummed because I only rolled a 5. I'm like, I had a plus 10. I had so much room to ace this.
Yes. I mean,
But 15's not bad.
do
I'm just
you
like,
still
really?
have an inspiration?
No.
No, okay. So with a 15, yeah, you are piecing together an idea, and you're thinking to yourself, like, oh, wait, I mean, there's the scorch marks, and they were branching out this way. I see that it came from this source, or around this square, and then you look over at Elias, and yeah, he's damaged, but he seems to be damaged the least. You have the least scorch marks, I should say, on you.
Oh, okay.
And you're able to suss out that the source was Elias himself.
Mr. Elias,
Yes.
I beg your pardon, but if you look at where the scorch marks are and where they're not, it does appear that the fire came from you.
Is there a way for me to check myself? You're indicating the fireball came from me.
Yeah. There's really no way to check yourself for that. You know that when it went off, it seemed like it was just like right on top of you.
Gosh, being a warlock, it's like I don't want to use any spells.
Well, because you have so many. You have like 2.
Yeah, I have a plethora of 2.
A plethora.
What about just doing an Arcana check?
I could do that. This is a 5.
Oh, wow.
So with your 5 Arcana, you're like, I don't know.
To be fair, I'm not the one.
Did I sneeze a fireball out?
I lead the dead to the other side. I'm not used to investigating such matters. Usually I just find the spirit, send them on their way. Ugh. Get to club a baddie every once in a while.
Well, it appears it came from you, so how and why would that happen?
Don't know. I don't know any fire magic.
Mr. Beaker?
I'm quite enveloped in what it is I'm searching for with these ornate coffins.
Yes, investigating each plaque and everything like that, not really finding much information except for the fact that everything looks really well kept. And then, of course, with your 5 Arcana, you're just like, I'm like pretty sure that, like it was just like really, it was on top of you, and you're not sure what's going on. You're not able to get a grasp on it. If I could,
oh
sorry, what did you say?
I was gonna say, can I look up at the ceiling?
You can,
Like, where I was standing, observing the ceiling and the floor.
Sure, if you want to look at it, yeah.
I guess investigation.
That would be investigation, yeah.
Sweet. That's a dirty 20.
Cool, and you're just looking at the ceiling and the floor for...
Ceiling and the floor where I was standing.
For what specifically, though? Like, what are you looking for?
Like, if a spell could have... Like, if there could have been some sort of setup.
Oh, like a trap or something like
spell,
that?
Yeah.
You don't see anything. You see
No.
that everything looks to be like... It
The
goes
fireball
very,
literally just, like, manifested
very
in
tall
front of me.
ceiling, very,
Anything to the
standard
side.
floor. No, you look around. There's no click like on the like a tile that you stepped on. No trap door. No trap pressure plate or something like that. No tripwire. Nothing that you can see. That's with the dirty 20 too. So it's pretty solid. Yes, if I could have everybody real quick, just roll me another D100.
I'll roll it as I'm heading to the exit.
62.
He's like, I'm not sticking in here anymore.
My gosh. 13.
Okay.
64.
What did you roll, Tiffy?
62.
So you said 13 for yourself?
Yeah. 5.
Oh, gosh. You just... Okay, Elias, you feel like an ill omen befall you. And feel like there's some kind of cloud of almost like bad luck wash over you instantly. And then 62 and 64, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
With a 62 for Miss Millicent. For some reason, you're compelled. You can't stop yourself. You must shout everything you're saying for Mr. Beaker. The spell Fog Cloud is centered upon you and cast.
Perfect. I will slip out unnoticed. They'll never know.
We can hear everything you're saying, Mr. Beaker!
Not quite sure why the lady is yelling. However, there's nothing more to be found here, and I'm going to exit immediately and turn back towards the house.
Where are you going, Mr. Beaker?
Elias is like getting one of his ears.
He's like, ha.
Oh. I'm gonna do one last thing before I think I'll give up.
Sure, go for it.
That's right. You said that all out loud, so we know that you're leaving.
I mean, there's also a fog cloud just mysteriously moving along, pulsing with a blue radiant light inside, like, you know, a mini kaiju.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Expect like a little tiny Godzilla to pop out.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, I'm a Kenku. If I've ever heard one, I can make that sound.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna do one last thing, just out of curiosity, and use my lantern of revealing, just to see if there's anything hidden in the area, specifically invisibility.
Yeah.
How long does the shouting last? Please tell me there's a reprieve.
I will say that after 1 minute, it goes away.
Thank God. Okay, so she sees you.
For
she sees
anything
you.
within 30 feet of me should be revealed.
Yeah, so as you use your lantern of revealing, you don't see anything specifically that is invisible here.
Millicent's gonna look over to Elias and just say, "Did you find anything, Mr. Elias? Anything of use? Is there anything?" Oh, okay. Is there? By Job, is there anything you found, Mr. Elias? I do apologize. I don't know what that was about.
I'm afraid this Rupert has proved a little bit more elusive than I would like. I'm not seeing anything at the moment. I have no idea how that happened.
He was quite the... Pardon my language, but he was quite the ruddy bastard when he was alive.
He didn't happen to have like a preferred room or something that he liked.
He had his own lounge that he had, and have his own time, and just basically spent a lot of time in there away from Millicent, who, for what reason, no one knows. You know,
You're saying this was a respite.
Or you know, you could
Is
just
that
call
not the
it
right word?
Isn't it respite? Maybe not. Maybe.
respite is the word, the proper pronunciation. However, it's more of like a
Fortress of
I
Solitude.
said it the way I said it.
Like
it could
Edinburgh.
also, one might call it sanctuary. You know, where like, you know, for a refugee.
I feel like we may have found a clue.
She's gonna turn to Elias and she'll say, "He was rather fond of the billiard room, which most of my husbands quite enjoyed. A tawdry game. I don't know why they all loved it so, but I could show you where it is. It's not very far."
We enjoyed it because it was the one place you wouldn't bloody go.
Did we actually hear this out loud?
No.
I was just saying it.
Was that a voice coming out of my lantern?
He's like,
I know why they went there.
Would you like me to take you there, Mr. Elias?
I think that would be a good choice, to go investigate the room that he felt protected him from certain things.
What on earth would he need protection from?
Yes. And he's gonna walk forward.
Very well. It's right over this way. Let us use the front doors, though, like civilized people. None of this tawdry servant hallways.
As you wish, my lady.
So we're gonna go up to the front door.
okay.
I'm electric light showing it my way across the... How's that storm looking? Is it getting worse? Is it staying the same?
Well, I can tell you that the storm does seem to get worse as the night goes on, but it's not like it's a typhoon or anything like that. It's just more of like a
More active?
yeah, just getting rougher. You know,
Okay, yeah. Well,
coming down more.
the flashes inside of my cloud of fog are more prominent, I guess, as I'm walking. Going
So-
straight for the door that we exited, so I'm going for the rear entrance.
Yeah, the
of
servants' entrance.
of the manor.
She's actually just gonna send message to him and just say, "Mr. Beaker, we are going back inside if you would like to join us. Mr. Elias would like to investigate the billiard room, which was one of Rupert's favorite haunts."
It's like 2 or 3 messages.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna speak out loud. I have a feeling that he's in the billiard room.
Oh my gosh.
I must speak with the servant boy. But no time. We must find this Rupert, and I bet I could beat him at the game. And make him tell me everything he knows.
You head toward the back entrance still, like, right? Is what you said?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know where the hell the billiard room is, but...
You're gonna find it.
Yeah.
You're gonna find it eventually. And then you guys make your way around and to the front. You go into the front door?
I'm going to stand back off the porch and use Mage Hand to unlock the door. Or to open the door.
It's the distrust no matter what. Like, you don't trust me for anything.
No. We've had some weird stuff going on in the catacombs.
To the contrary, is the back door still open or is it closed?
Back door is open like you left it.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to walk through it.
You
Does
mage hand the front door.
Yeah, does it open?
Doorknob turns, clicks, opens.
She's gonna say, "Oh, well, thank you, Edgar." Edgar?
And then you're going to notice that nobody's standing next to you.
Are you not there either?
I'm there.
You're invisible?
I'm invisible.
Mr. Elias. Where the bloody hell did everyone
Do
go?
you have an evocation for invisibility?
In dim light or darkness, I can cast it. And I've been, like, I keep getting hit with things. Like, maybe invisibility will help.
Millicent's just gonna say,
I'm still here, love. I'm just
my
taking a
word.
few precautions.
Cut to the crypt where Edgar has shown up with a health potion.
Oh, no.
Looks around, sees no one. Like, just, what the heck? Like, what do I...
should have been faster.
So he just makes his way back to the house.
Making me feel really bad for this guy.
Yeah, so he makes his way back to the house. Are you guys heading in?
She's actually gonna look, oh, that's quite a good idea. And she's gonna cast invisibility on herself.
I'm going to say, oh, looks like somebody else knows the same tricks I do.
It
Yeah.
is rather handy especially when, you don't want your husband to know that you're around. But you can't leave the property, so that makes it quite difficult.
Echoing through the halls inside, you hear... Rupert! Crash, Rupert, crash, Rupert, crash, Rupert.
Is this
You hear the
actually
voice.
happening?
You hear the voice of the king.
I think our Beaker friend is...
It's me. And each of those strength checks to bust the doors is... If you want me to just roll one for all of them...
Go for it.
It is a 23.
So it's easy. He's just going through... Bigger!
Yeah.
Bigger!
One's, every few doors is a kick. Every few doors is like a palm smash. Or just like a shoulder block.
You can't fault him for not being active in finding out the answers.
Between you and I, I'm not
Rupert!
quite sure that he's actually a detective.
Rupert!
She's gonna actually shout over to him, "My boy, please do not break the house."
Rupert, you heard the lady. Please don't break the house. In her voice.
I think we should hurry up and find this room.
It's right over here.
Which way should we go?
I do believe we should go up the steps. Right this way, Mr. Elias.
All right.
Could everybody go ahead and roll me a D100, please?
Edgar,
that
where
was
are you
loud.
with that healing potion?
Everyone, or them, everyone.
All three, y'all.
Okay.
35.
77.
Elias, you feel an icy drift wrap around you, swirling about you. Not dangerous, but more empowering. And you see, you look at your hand, it begins to crystallize and then go away, and you realize you're able to summon this. For the next minute, you may cast Ray of Frost as a bonus action.
Oh, wow.
You had 70 what, sir?
7.
77? You okay. You cast Speak with that on the next corpse you touch. What was yours?
31.
31, okay. You teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see. So, you're walking along, all of a sudden, right in front of, like, 60 feet in front of Elias, essentially.
But, what?
I wouldn't even notice.
Where do I land?
60 feet in front of Elias.
Okay.
Which I can't tell because we're both invisible right now.
True.
That's true, actually.
Mr. Elias, are you alright?
No, I'm fine.
I went rather quickly across the room, not by choice.
I can tell you sound further away.
Yes, I'm way over here by the bookshelf.
So yeah, you guys are like with this little confusion. Continue that way. Cool. I
mean, I got a superpower, so...
She's going to pick up a candle. Follow the stick.
Okay.
And she's holding the candlestick while she's walking.
Okay. So you guys head toward the billiard room. It is like one of the only doors that has not been bashed in thus far.
When you say one of the only, does that mean like there are ones next to it that
Yes, absolutely. He's just hopping around from door to door randomly. You hear more doors in the distance. Rupert! Edgar eventually does find you with a health potion. So there you go.
Thank you very much, Edgar.
2d4 plus 2. So you have found the billiard room. Somebody else has not.
I'm getting closer.
You're eliminating rooms.
She's actually going to tell Edgar, Edgar, please go fetch Mr. Beaker so he doesn't break the whole house.
That's going to be a fun conversation. One-sided.
If you could hear him sigh, it'd be a loud one. Just like, and
he's getting his steps in.
With sunken, what steps?
Checking his
floats.
ghostly Fitbit.
He floats everywhere.
Well, then it doesn't take very much energy, and he can suck it up.
So he's just lazy.
Yeah,
Jeez.
right?
Good gracious. Yeah, he's got so much ghost fat to burn. So there's that.
I'm gonna come smashing up the stairs. Rupert! And
As he walks
past them and kick the door in. Rupert!
My boy, we're over here.
You actually walked through Edgar to get to that room because he walked in the hallway to go get you. And Rupert!
Mr. Beaker, we're over here.
Edgar, defeatedly, as he's been walked through, just reaches back and points towards the Mr. Beaker, who has just walked through him, and just be like, there he is.
Do you see the floating candlestick?
Candlestick, and I'm gonna turn and smash it. Full on, just back.
Mr. Beaker, that was me that you just slapped the candlestick out of. And I do not appreciate it. She's going to pick up the next one because I'm sure there's more lying around.
The candle has landed right next to a curtain that does not catch fire because this house doesn't do that. But there is a candle actively just burning, like a curtain, and nothing. It's just sitting there, you know.
And I'm going to punch that one that she just picked
Oh
up.
my gosh.
Mr. Beaker, I would appreciate it if
Where's Rupert? You dastardly candles.
He has had a vendetta against these candles since earlier.
Mr. Beaker, can you hear me?
What do you know about the billiard room? Speak, candle, I hear you.
I can only show you the billiard room, Mr. Beaker. If you follow me, I am going to become a different candlestick. Do not hit me or I cannot show you where the billiard room is.
I pick up the other candlestick. I only trust the original.
Very well. Let the original go, and it shall float you on to the billiard room.
Here's what happens: is when he slaps the last candle out of your hand, you actually take a little bit. He hits your hand, and like you take a little bit of damage. Your invisibility has been dropped now.
Do I know I'm not invisible anymore?
Can I just drop my?
Give me a intelligence save.
Can I just drop my invisibility?
You can if you like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it.
15.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
I was gonna say with a 15 is pretty good save.
I mean, you guys are also in a very heavily obscured cloud now.
You are. It's still going. I forgot about that. It's still going.
And it's just pulsing in like a radiant blue.
She's gonna... Mr. Beaker, can you make the fog go away?
I mean, I think it's rather useful for most everything I'm doing.
Well, why are you talking like that?
I heard a much better detective speak this way once. I thought it might help.
But that's... whatever. The billiard room is this way, gentlemen. If I could have a migraine, I would have one the size of Timbuktu.
That sounds terrible.
Indeed.
Let's go through.
So, Rupert!
Must we antagonize him?
I mean, the sooner he shows himself, the sooner I can solve this mystery.
There's a weird logic to that kind of speaks through.
You guys into the billiard room, which is, very sizable, of course, because of the house. There's a billiard table in the middle, of course, and then there is a desk with, and then, of course, books all around. There's a smoking lounge section where there's just like chairs next to, elevated ashtray. All very lavish, all very just like, how do you do? All that stuff. It's actually, as a grown man who enjoys a cigar and quiet, I see that and go like, that looks nice.
Well, gentlemen, this was the billiard room. It was Rupert's favorite escape from, I don't know, whatever mundane things he was trying to escape from. Many other husbands have quite enjoyed this place as well, but it's never been my favorite place. I don't come here very often. In fact, I don't think I've been here in about, well...
Since your last husband?
No, I generally just left them to their billiard room and went on about my business.
I suspect that might be why they like this place so much.
Quite right.
Men do seem to like their own space. More of it as the years go by. Quite strange. Did you find anything, Mr. Detective Elias and Detective Beaker?
The billiard room, obviously.
Mr. Elias, do you have an answer that
and the reason
is
why they all
actually
hide
worth
in
my
here.
time?
I'd like to investigate the room for switches. Maybe if there's like some bookshelves, kind of the typical hidden room type indicators.
Yeah.
Can I roll a history, please, that will, just to see, do I remember anything specific about this room or Rupert in the room or
I
any
got
of
a
that?
please as a GM, it's just like that. That was like the most polite request.
I'm rolling to investigate the billiard table.
Ah, okay, cool.
23.
I got a dirty 20.
Do I remember anything pertinent or that might be pertinent to, Rupert, this room?
He always smelt of cigars. He pretty much always had his smoking jacket just on. He enjoyed his drink. He enjoyed his cigars. He enjoyed his privacy like that. You notice he spent a lot of time in here with that, but he pretty much always had his smoking jacket on, and he was. Anytime you were in here, you'd often see him by the ashtray and the seats nearby. So you're investigating the table with, what was your investigation?
An 18.
So with your 18 on the table, you guys look over and just, pretty much, you see him messing with that. You can pretty much assume he's playing billiards. Yeah, you hear clacking because he's looking through stuff. He's shuffling things. But you're looking through. You don't see anything of note with that 18. You just see that this was a well-used table. Nothing of significance to it specifically, except for the fact that it's really nice. What was your roll on the
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You make your way all around the room, and then eventually get to the section specifically where there is the ashtray and the seat.
The chair.
Yes, you get to the smoking area and everything. As you are looking through things, with that dirty 20 especially, you kind of put yourself in the mindset. You're like, well, you sit down in one of the chairs. You pretend you have a cigar. You kind of sit there. You see, there's actually just an old cigar butt, just kind of still in there, hadn't been smoked all the way through, which bad etiquette, by the way. If you have a cigar, you finish it.
I am currently playing the billiard.
You're like, nothing here, might as well
with
play.
his thought process going, maybe it's a puzzle.
Oh my god.
Maybe if I get the balls in the right holes,
I love it.
it'll open.
So as you're at the seat and everything, you find there was some cigar butts, whatever. And again, nothing really in this house can age because of the way the house works. So it's always gonna be good, I guess. You can smoke it right there if you wanted, but you pick it up, you look at it, and then you put it back down. And as you press it down, you actually hear a click, and your chair goes into the wall, past the bookcase that is sitting behind you.
So we're in
And
Casper
then
now.
The door goes, and then the bookcase closes back.
Oh, I forgot about that feature.
I think I found something.
Yes, that was put in by husband number 3. I don't remember why.
I love you're like, we're in Casper now. I'm like, hey, it's a chair that goes into a wall. It could be from other places, too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of places. I was thinking of Young Frankenstein, to be
Yeah.
perfectly honest.
Put the candle back.
I'm gonna go over and kind of follow him.
Yeah? So you're just going to sit down in the chair?
Well, I mean, the chair's not there anymore, is it?
I thought the chair came out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sure.
Sit down, you're like, fiddle with the thing for a second.
She straightens her hat as, you know.
You're like, oh yeah, this, and you just click it and straighten your hat to be proper, and then all of a sudden, like, same thing, you go back.
She's trying to sit in a proper manner.
Yeah, her
I'm
hands
gonna need a
are like
perception
raised.
check from Beaker to see if he actually noticed through the fog cloud and heard the noises. No. What'd you roll?
Well, I rolled a 10, and then I rolled a 9, which would have been a 9 and an 8. Fog cloud, I'll give myself disadvantage, because it's already hard as hell
I mean,
to see
fair
through.
enough. That makes sense, you know.
Before she gets too far, she is going to go ahead and send him a message and just say, Mr. Beaker, if you would like to join us, sit down in the chair by the smoking area, and you'll find us in a jiffy.
Well, sitting in the chair isn't the thing.
I'm trying to find it. I rolled a 6, so I have a 5.
You have sat in a chair behind a desk, and there is no ashtray or anything nearby,
I'm surprised I found the damn chair.
Well, like she said, with the ashtray and like, yeah, there's no ashtray. You're like touching around trying to find something. Like, this doesn't make sense.
Well, this isn't the right chair, unless maybe she's mistaken. It just keeps getting worse, dude. So now it's a 4 because I rolled a 5. I'm literally taking one step back.
So you this time you don't even find a chair. You're just like at a wall. Like there's like you found like the fireplace behind the desk, and you're just like, I don't know. But you guys shoot back there, and on your way back there, there's not like a track or anything like Casper. I'm not taking it from Casper.
Yeah, okay.
Shoot a trap door.
That's an elevator.
It's not the fun roller coaster?
No.
It's a chair elevator.
It's a chair elevator. No, it actually just takes you. When you go back behind the wall, you don't go shooting down anything. You just like your chair's on the other side of the wall now into a secret area. So then, as you stand up and look around, you just kind of see that it's like a dark hallway that is like obviously a secret tunnel, you know. Yeah. Secret tunnel. Sorry.
Edgar, do you remember where this passageway goes? I can't recall.
I'm gonna brighten my lantern just to be able to see a bit better.
You guys, as you guys look down the hall, Edgar just kind of like floats through, and he has like a confused look on his face.
Don't play stupid, my boy. You float through walls all the time. Surely you knew this was here.
You hear Beaker thumping against the walls on the other side of the door, on the other side of the wall, just like.
Edgar, can you please go show Mr. Beaker the proper chair and way to get in here?
I feel bad for Edgar.
I can try.
So, if I roll
Charades, like just gesturing to the chair.
Sit down.
just for funsies,
Well, the cloud's still there. Can you even see Edgar?
If I've rolled a high enough number on percentiles and a high enough number on my strength check, can I just come Kool-Aid Manning through the wall?
Oh my god.
Go roll the percentiles.
95.
Oh,
A
okay.
94, actually.
Give me that strength check.
And that strength check is a 22.
You guys see this hallway, dark, damp, and everything. As you start with your lantern, you start walking through. All of a sudden, barreling through a door, wall now destroyed. There is standing a Kenku next to you.
Now, did I generate enough speed to get rid of the cloud? Or am I still a fog?
You know what? You can easily, I would say you can run faster than 10 miles per hour. So yeah.
She's just gonna say, how very theatrical. Though next time I recommend arriving through the front door rather than attempting to redecorate my manor.
Well, the last time, the front door didn't work, so I had to take the back door. And this time, I couldn't find a door, so I made one.
Oh, darling. You frighten me.
Beaker.
You guys see a red glow coming from the other end of the hallway.
Axe immediately.
She's going to cast invisibility on herself.
Again.
Yeah.
You're in a dark, damp area.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
Straight invisibility for yourself again?
It's kind of one of my only defenses.
Yeah.
Pivot, sprint.
Oh, going down. Okay. So, Beaker, as you go down, turn the corner to see the source of the red glow. You see that there is how do I describe this? What appears to be almost like a shrine. Decorated with a skull and bones and a glowing red light.
That's good news.
Coming from a red lantern sitting on top of it. And this shrine has bits and pieces of different things. Pieces of cloth, pieces of hair, pieces of pictures. One of those old tin types and everything like that. Things like that. So, there's that.
Do I recognize this stuff?
I'm assuming you follow right behind him then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, though, not only do I recognize, the picture and the stuff, but do I recognize this as a spell that I would know?
Nothing you're familiar with. What were you saying, sir? What were we rolling for, sir?
Oh, I was just rolling to see if those images looked like her.
Well, you actually do see that these tin types
Or
have...
that facade of Rupert.
These tin types do have two people in them. Miss Millicent Ebonvale and one Rupert alongside his loving wife, Millicent Ebonvale.
But this is a shrine?
What appears to be. And you see a bunch, decorated with one skull and several bones that look like they possibly make up a skeleton, spread around in a very even and symmetrical pattern.
Well, I do believe we've found Rupert's remains.
Did you make this shrine?
My dear boy, no. What would ever make you think that I would make a shrine to any husband, let alone Rupert, of all people?
Edgar?
In her voice.
Yes.
He comes through and he just looks at her, like as a yes ma'am.
May I help you, Edgar?
He just gestures, you!
Me, yes. I am in charge.
His bottom lids come up to meet his top, and as he narrows his eyes at Hugh, he goes to reach for his invisible temples and just
Edgar, are you
points
alright?
this is where I'd have a headache if I could have one.
Edgar? You're not leaving me, are you?
Edgar looks around for a second and he goes, oh, waves his arms, oh, and then he floats away and just goes
Edgar,
through
stop
the
it,
wall.
Get back here! You've tried this trick before and
He
it did
saw
not
it
work.
out. Edgar's like, oh no, I'm losing the connection.
I'm going through a wall.
I'm gonna walk over to the bones, and I'm going to cast Speak with Dead.
There it is. I knew it was gonna happen.
As you're doing that, I'm actually going to put my hand down.
Because I was saying you had one to go. Yeah. I was waiting for you to
So
do
does
it.
that mean that they get 10 questions?
No.
As you walk over, I am going to put my hand down on it as well. So we'll see how that plays out.
Oh.
I don't
know
know
what?
that I have that ability. I'm just putting my hand down because I'm
feeling the
Wait,
pulse.
so what are you...
Yeah.
so you're just checking the pulse?
Sure.
Or are you casting the spell?
I was going to pick up one of the bones to investigate it in character because I wouldn't know that I can touch
Above table, you don't know this, but Beaker got, because of everything that's been going on, all the weirdness,
Oh.
he got the next corpse he touches, he casts Speak with Dead on it.
And I don't
Gotcha.
know this either.
Okay.
But when I saw it, I was like, I'm going to go and pick up one of those bones.
I'm gonna touch that.
And be like, hey. Gonna point it at Millicent.
You guys touch the skull.
And I turn and I face and put it directly in front of Millicent's face. Does this look like Rupert?
And then at that time, all the bones assemble into one body. And then just the eyes glow. And then you see, like, almost like a holographic face of Rupert. You've already seen what he looks like. You see the pictures of him. But then you see a stronger vision of Rupert. And he goes... he just grunts at you. And with
Not
that...
the way I quite remember him, but I suppose that's what he looks like now.
He gives you that sour look, that angry, just like, are you again? And with that is where we'll pick up next time.
Hey party people, thank you so much for listening and coming on this adventure with us. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Dice Party podcast, and also please rate our podcast on your favorite podcast platform. You can also find us on social media, that way you can keep up with all the latest Dice Party news. I hope you'll join us on our next adventure. See you later!